Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we are back playing Genshin Impact and it is the most exciting time of the year. It's Lantern Rite. I'm ready to go celebrate and I can't wait to see what this year's story has for us. So we are going to go back to Liyue Harbor and chat with all of our pals there. Alright, we're going for a fun and festive little walk. Is that Charlotte I see already?
Coaching and Charlotte! Paimon never
Right.
thought she'd see you two together.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss
Ooh.
Kuching about purchasing a kite.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes. And
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
So fun. Love that.
That's why Paimon
They
has
look
seen
so
many floating in
cute.
the sky.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade. We decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive. But don't kites just use the wind to fly?
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon. How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
but as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
True, true.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans after all. It's about time we had the power to
Oh,
make a
cute.
kite fly, don't you think?
I love that.
Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate. Our new mechanical kites are already available
They
to
look so
purchase from a stall in the
pretty.
harbor.
Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon.
Toys? They're not exactly toys.
It's giving. They're not dolls, they're action
You see, Miss
figures.
Kuching, that does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered
Aw.
playthings more than anything now. But to me, there's so much more than that. Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true in sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found."
Is that it?
In the past, poets from Liyue used
Okay.
kites to symbolize a feeling of longing. or
I thought there was going to be more to that
peacefulness
based on
with idyllic
the
scenery.
text that was on the screen.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings?
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also have small variations in meaning.
Ooh.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue?
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you.
That would be a huge help.
Oh, the
Great.
girlies are
Looks like I've
working
got the
together.
outline
We
for
love
quite
it.
the article on my hands.
Hope it goes well.
We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while. Ah, I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite
Ooh.
flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite. If you're
Sounds
interested, you're more than
fun.
welcome to bring a kite and participate. The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
Secret
I've already
prize.
prepared more than enough empty
Interesting.
film for the event. I can see the spectacle already.
We'll be there.
Paimon was on board the moment you said secret prize.
I'll
Same.
look forward to seeing your performance.
You bet. See you then. Traveler, take a peek to your right. Do you see those two people lurking over there?
Lurking.
Is it just Paimon, or were they staring at at us the whole time we were talking to Kuchin and Charlotte just now. Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite. Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they even begin. You go right, Paimon will go left.
Are we just gonna run up and punch them? What do you... Wait, Paimon, no. Oh.
It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you could enlighten us as to your intentions.
Oh my. Yeah.
You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name.
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated
Oh my
Adeptus
goodness.
Carver. For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
You kidding? Here's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds. There's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
But here he is.
You may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Paimon, guess you're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit.
That's so
The two of you
fun. I
call
love
me
that.
Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's not really your thing, is it?
Oh. He doesn't look
It is but
happy.
an
Inevitable
inevitable
eventuality.
eventuality. Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since cloud retainers moved to Liyue Harbor. With Lantern Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance.
Huh.
Yet to this day, she has failed to appear.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest
Weird.
idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid. Cloud Retainers in this case.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
You're leaving already?
So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
Cloud
I
Retainer is
see.
of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her
Okay.
skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others.
One surmises that she has shut herself away,
Aww.
refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However, if you do
That's
happen
kinda
to cross
sad.
paths with her over the next few days, do pass along one's regards.
Sure.
Leave it to us. Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy Lantern Rite!
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
Bye.
Let's head over and check out the kite stalls.
Great
I want to
idea.
see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition. The bigger and prettier, the better.
Love it.
Are the two of you looking to buy a kite?
Indeed.
Ooh, a scissor can't swallow, and a butterfly. Oh,
This jade chamber design is our newest. It's been selling like crazy over the past 2 days.
Ooh, it is pretty cool.
meaning?
Of course. The jade chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance.
Makes sense.
The kite bearing its design is said to bring riches in the future to those who
Oh,
fly it.
Paimon's gonna be all about this.
Oh, now
Yep.
that's Paimon's kind of kite.
I apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes. All the necessary kite-making materials.
Ooh.
Wonderful. I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
Yilong Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite.
Well, if
We
the
can
two
take
of
them
you are
for
interested
you.
in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods together?
Yes.
Gaming, the guard you just mentioned?
Well, yes. The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue.
We'll help.
Oh, wonderful. You will, of course, be compensated
yes.
for your efforts. Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main road until you see
The way I
handle
thought that the
Wusho
firework at
dance
the bottom of the
It'll be on your
screen
right.
was one of the little music
Be sure
discs.
to come back if you'd like to buy a
Oh.
kite. I'll even give you a discount.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation and I'll pay.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab.
Oh.
I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver some goods to Elon Wharf.
Oh, it must have been Longjo. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing.
Alrighty, you can hand
He's
the
got
goods over
such
to
a
me.
cool
Must have
design.
been
I
heavy
love his
hauling them all this
outfit.
way. Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Paimon didn't have to walk at all.
Kite making materials. I see, I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon.
Why did he
Still,
sound sad
anyway.
about that?
Ah, and you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for your help.
No problem.
You know us?
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't.
Oh,
I've
we
heard
are
quite a bit
famous,
about
aren't
you.
we?
You're quite well known around these parts. Oh, and please excuse Longjo if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place.
We were actually hoping we could tag along to Elon Wharf and have a look around.
Perfect. We'll go together then. I'm good with
Woo.
directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. We can exchange stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way.
Oh my gosh, he's like so precious.
And there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time. Let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you. I am a guard, after all.
Fantastic. Let's get on our way then. We need to head over to the new region, which I have not spent a lot of time in yet. But hopefully we'll get to do a lot more exploring of it with the Lantern Rite quest.
Ooh,
It is
the docks are just a
so
bit
pretty
further.
here.
One step at a time.
I
Hang in there.
love the mountains. They look beautiful. They did such a good job with this area. Oh!
Wait, get behind me.
Another test.
I'll handle this.
Oh, there's more of you. Oh, okay.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Okay. The pillar left over there from the fight.
Seems like we really can't go anywhere without running into treasure hoarders, can we?
Yeah, it's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
Paimon was impressed by your moves back there.
Yeah.
You seem like a real pro at your job.
Pretty good.
Oh, that's not a skill I learned on the job. It's just a hobby. Have you ever heard of wushu dancing?
I've heard about it somewhere.
Really? Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season. But I must admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue Opera.
So
I'm
true.
also
People
well aware
love
that
the
people
opera.
in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing. So it's not something I do full time.
Oh, he sounds so
You have
sad.
2 jobs? How do you have the energy to do all that?
Seriously.
It's not that tiring. You just have to take a rest.
Ah, Paimon gets
Okay.
it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing
Oh my
cards.
gosh.
Oh,
I could never.
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
When does he have time to rest?
finally we can rest.
Cute.
Paimon's shoulders are so stiff. And her stomach so empty.
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? Would you like some winter melon cake? I have some on me that I bought from a
Ooh.
store.
Yes, Paimon will take
Sounds
on
good.
that.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
No such thing for her.
Paimon never gets too full.
Yep.
Just like you apparently never get tired, no matter how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy.
Thanks.
And here's some for you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend.
He seems like a real people person. He can get along with anyone and he treats every person he meets like a close friend.
That hit the spot. Paimon thought she was going to starve to death for a minute there.
Oh.
That close of a call, huh?
Also, I love these turtles with the shiny shells.
I've been eating
They're so
wintermelon cake ever
cute.
since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places, whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city. but each place produces cakes with a slightly different
That's
flavor.
so fun.
All my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
Oh.
It's okay. Paimon is
I was gonna say, I love his little, like, chat with us. It's so sweet.
Aw, a fed Paimon is a happy Paimon, huh?
Yes.
Good mood anytime she wants.
Don't forget your things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim.
Oh no.
Thanks for the ride, Uncle Bosu. You take care of yourself now. Okay, follow me. This way is fastest. We'll have to take the elevator up to the secure transport agency.
Okie dokie. Elevator, elevator, elevator. This way? This way. Oh, I almost just walked into that hole in the ground. That would have been bad. So pretty. Oh my gosh, the view.
Let's pack it up.
I love it. This place is so cool.
Do you see that group of people over there? Those are my relatives.
Oh.
You sure have a big family.
Yeah.
Once they start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets dark. This is bad.
Oh no.
They're your family, not your arch enemies. What's there to be afraid of?
No, it's not that. I'm just not that good at dealing with my family. It would be best if we could steer clear of them. I'll explain more when we have the chance, but right now, we've got a job to do.
We'll just have to sneak past them. Oh no. No, don't be a sneak thing. Oh no.
Let's go straight. Slow and steady wins the race.
At least we have him to like kind of take the lead this time. But gosh, if there was one thing that I would take out of this game, it's this.
Turn left. Run!
Run!
To the right and...
Oh, okay. I think we made it.
Wow, you guys are good.
Whew, that was
I'm
scary.
impressed. Hey, Uncle Jirgwe. These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon. They came to deliver some goods with me. So I guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle Yongzan then?
Yes. Thanks for your hard work. I should thank you both for your trouble as well. Please take a seat and rest for a bit.
Ooh.
I'll prepare some tea.
No need. We'll be off soon anyway.
Hey, we're already here, aren't we? No harm in taking a load off for a bit. Plus, I know the Secure Transport Agency has some great Songhua tea stashed around here somewhere. I promise you, one sip and you'll be hooked. Anyway,
Alright,
you just
sounds
sit down
good to
and
me.
relax, Uncle Jirgwe. Who would I be if I just sat here and let you go through all this trouble? Leave this to me. I have to be up and about to drop these goods off anyway. What's a little extra time on my feet?
Aww.
Oh, you
He's
weren't
not
too
gonna
picky,
burn
right,
himself
Traveler?
out, right? He's
I know
making me
Paimon prefers
worried.
things on the sweeter side, so I won't steep the tea too long. And I'll add some dim sum pastries on the side.
Aw, you noticed what Paimon likes?
How long have you two known Gaming?
Like 10 minutes.
Not long at all. We just kind of tagged along on his trip to Yulong Wharf. He's just a super welcoming guy. We became friends. You know, just like that.
That's just how he is. He's the attentive sort. Really knows how to look after his own. A while ago, one of our guards had to take off work. Said his joints were hurting due to the rain. Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him from Dr. Baiju, then traveled through the night to deliver it back to him. That young man has such a good head on his shoulders. How can anyone not love him? I mean, there is his dad.
Oh.
Well, ask anyone else.
Uncle Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this delivery right now. So what do you think, Uncle Jirgwe? Should I go ahead and deliver it instead?
It feels like we've troubled you enough already.
It's kite-making materials, though. Could be for a kid. I'm sure the sender wants it delivered before Lantern Rite. Oh, by the way, here, have some tea.
Deliver it if you want to.
Ooh, are you free in 2 days? How about we grab some dim sum from Shinya Kiosk? My treat, and don't even think about trying to pay.
We can pay for it, yeah.
Don't mention it. Just think of this as a thank you for all your help. Besides, the thing between me and my family, it's a long story.
Oh.
Good. Paimon never says no to free food.
We'll see you
Alright,
then.
then I'm off. See you in 2 days. Oh, and Paimon, make sure not to eat too much before then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is Gaming's family situation really that complicated? He has such a happy-go-lucky personality.
Right?
Plus, he's an enthusiastic and diligent worker. It's hard to imagine a guy like that being troubled by much.
How should I put it? Since he already plans to tell you himself, you don't need an old man like me to add my 2 cents.
Please, I
You
love
seem
the
to be
gossip.
around the same age, so you might have a lot in common. Perhaps you could help him talk things through. Consider it a favor to me.
Alright, I'll try.
Would you like some more tea? I think there's some left.
No thanks. We came all this way and still haven't gotten a chance to look around the wharf.
Oh, so true. We should go see.
They got. Maybe they'll have ones you can't find in Liyue Harbor.
Ooh, a nice drone shot.
What are you doing here?
Oh,
The way you speak, one might presume you are displeased to be in one's presence.
never.
Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to respect your elders.
Ugh, starting on the elder stuff already, huh? Shouldn't you be back in your cave tinkering away at some kite-related thingamabob or something? What brings you out here? And what's with that huge box next to you? Ah! Paimon gets it. You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
And what of it? The Qixing's decision to integrate
She's like, okay, I like to shop,
technology into
so.
said kite flying competition is of no consequence to oneself.
I didn't notice earlier that she had like blue lipstick. That's cool. I like that.
Did you expect one to willfully compete against the whimsical trends of worldly sentiment? Or perhaps even fall to petty sulking over such?
It's
Not that.
those things exactly.
Right.
That's just what Mountain Shaper and Mooncarver told us. They went to Liyue Harbor to look for you. They even asked us to pass along their regards if we ran into you.
Consider them passed.
Tianyun?
Did she forget about them?
It appears time has quite flown since one's arrival in Liyue Harbor. How could one have forgotten about those 2 old fossils? One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to
She
atone
really
for
did
the slight.
forget. Oh my goodness.
Given that one has ventured all this way to Yilong Wharf, tea would be more advisable. A great thought has illuminated one's mind once again. One is reminded that certain purchases have yet to be
Right.
made.
Okay.
Perhaps you two could wait here whilst one performs this task.
Huh? Wait, here? You were just gonna ditch us here to watch your stuff? Oh.
Perfect. Just what we wanted to do at Yilong Wharf. I'll leave the stuff watching to you.
Cute, Traveler! Oh, all this Paimon ditching is super not appreciated. Just come back soon, okay? Paimon doesn't want anyone to try and steal the stuff.
You got this, Paimon.
Please have a look around. We only sell teas of the finest quality.
Now, that sounds promising.
Oh my gosh, the traveler in the back hiding.
Fossils and all will well.
Oh.
2 boxes will do.
Wonderful. By the way, we're actually running a special Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. 4 boxes will net you 20% off.
20% off 4 boxes.
Oh my gosh.
Merchant strikes a fair bargain. Then 4 shall suffice.
I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so, perhaps I can interest you in these
No.
exquisite gift sets. Buy 10, get half off.
Is she getting scammed?
Look at the magnificent design. And the red ribbon gives quite the festive flair, don't you think?
Stop.
Such a gift would
Yeah,
certainly impress
same.
any lucky friend or family member.
10 boxes. Seems rather excessive.
Oh no.
But if one factors in the conqueror of demons and one...
She's like, I swear I have 10 friends. This is fine.
10, a nice round number, don't you think? Of course you do. I'll even shave a little extra off the price.
Scammer.
That is agreeable. One will... I will have these boxed up then.
Of course, right away.
He's taking advantage of
I see
her.
you have quite the eye for
Oh
fine
my
items,
gosh.
mademoiselle. Perhaps
No.
some of my wares might also be of interest to you.
Stop.
I'm
These
a
guys
toy
are
merchant
so
from
manipulative.
Fontaine. You'll get nothing but the finest and most intricate clockwork toys Mora can buy here.
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
Well, that is, of course, best understood by playing with them yourself.
Okay.
There is no need for that.
Oh, is she embarrassed?
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to package it
Oh my
securely.
gosh. She likes shopping too much.
Of course.
I mean, relatable, but like...
The instruction manual is...
I can do without. Thank you. Many watchful eyes surround this place. If one were to be spotted purchasing a mechanical toy such as this, a child's plaything no less, it would only invite scandal. There is no harm in bringing it back to study in secret.
Oh.
Oh, Xianyun, did your shopping go smoothly?
Naturally. One may not delight in social interactions, but that does not mean one lacks said faculties.
Seems like Xianyun is easily swayed into buying things. That box looks fit to burst already.
And you too.
Aww.
Are you not here to purchase things?
We just have
I love Confessions of a Shopaholic.
It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Elon Wharf, but it does look like there are lots of goods from Fontaine.
You are also planning to participate in the kite flying competition then?
You too?
One means to say, you along with all the other youths.
All the youths.
One has been entreated to share one's kite-making expertise. And indeed, there was little one could do about such persistent supplication. One had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests.
Right.
And thus, one will be organizing a kite-making workshop to provide personal instruction in this art form.
Oh,
Who will be
nice.
participating then?
Chuyu, Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yaya.
Wow,
Oh.
that's quite a few people. Also, this is all pretty well, Xianyun, but it's not like you have to make your own kite to participate in the competition. You can just buy one ready-made and call it a day.
She would never.
You speak of those equipped with the mechanical lifting device, do you not? 'Tis nothing but a crude piece of mortal machinery. The mechanism that one has developed was the fruit of millennia of meticulous
Ooh.
study. Let us not speak of the source of the mechanism's power, but rather its structure. Never mind.
Oh.
It is unlikely that
Wow.
you will understand, even should one expend the effort to explain. One is better off saving one's breath.
It sure seems like you want to talk about it, though.
So, will you be attending the
Oh.
workshop or not?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait, you've been trying to invite us this entire time?
Seems
All right
interesting.
then, arrive at Mount Outsong in 2 days. I shall be expecting you around midday.
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guard to help you with that big box of yours?
Surely you jest. One goes as one pleases. For what reason would one need to rely on
yeah,
another?
True. That's subtle.
It can float? What kind of invention is that?
One calls it the floating toting device.
An amazing name.
Huh. She seems pretty proud of that one. That box of hers seems to be full of those mechanical lifty thingamabobs. Not that Paimon was being
Interesting.
got a bit unsteady.
Very
and
interesting.
accidentally brushed the embroidery on top. And wouldn't you know it, all the stuff inside almost came bursting out. Paimon even went out.
What will I do about you, Paimon?
Is that Xianyun sure does try hard to save face.
She really does.
What did she call it again? A crude piece of mortal machinery? Paimon bet she just can't wait to take it apart and see how it's made.
Does sound like something she would do.
Totally. We should probably act like we didn't see anything, though. You know, in consideration of her feelings and all.
So true.
After all, that is the propriety with which one should comport oneself when it comes to an elder, right?
That was spot on. Great impersonation. All right, and with that, we have finished the first part of our 2024 4.4 Lantern Rite quest. We got a very interesting introduction to Cloud Retainer's human form and Gaming, who seems just sweet as pie or winter melon cake. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great start to your Lantern Rite, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, everybody!